What's going on, fellas and ladies? I would like to ask a simple question. What is the point of Toriyama still being the guy in charge of anything when it comes to Dragon Ball? And I know that he's a lot of you fanboys' daddy, and I know y'all get mad when people talk about him. But the reason I'm asking is because everything that he's doing now, he's stealing it from his own fans. Everything that he's doing in Dragon Ball Super, in this movie, everything is crap that his fans have been talking about online for years. Like, this is all stuff that he refused to do. Now all of a sudden, hey, let's do all this dream matchup crap. Let's do Canon Broly. You know, like, they're just going to completely rewrite the whole Broly story. Now, I know that the Super Saiyan 4 versus Super Saiyan Blue is not really his doing, but you guys get the point. You know, I'm not going to blame him for all of it, but at the same time, come on, man. Really? We know you got a hand in there somewhere. But let's stick with the Canon Broly for a second. All these years, I know of at least 10 plus years, fans have been asking, why isn't Broly canon? I mean, and then we get all these lame excuses from him explaining why, you know, Broly wasn't canon. He didn't have anything to do with it. Blah, 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 blah. Man, come on, really? You expect us to believe, as thinking rational people, that all these years of fans clamoring for this character and this guy who created Dragon Ball didn't hear a word of it? You have to completely suspend rational thinking to believe that this guy didn't know fans wanted a Canon Broly. And now here we are, 10 plus, 15 plus, almost 20 plus years later, this guy finally decides, all right, let's cancel Dragon Ball Super and make a Dragon Ball Super movie. And we're going to make this brand new Broly that I created the main villain. Come on. Let's move on to the Girl Saiyans. The Girl Saiyans has been something that people have been asking for since GT, since Pan. Everybody wanted not just Girl Saiyans, but very powerful Girl Super Saiyans. What's this? What did we get? One of them who's a complete female version of Broly, the original Broly, and the other is a overpowered, I don't even know what to call Caulifla. She's just an overpowered mistake. And they fused together to make an even bigger overpowered mistake. Once again, this is where Toriyama lags completely behind his fans. They have been asking for this crap forever. And I know they make so many excuses. He's old, he's senile, he forgets, blah, blah. I've heard every single damn one. It does not change the fact that his fans came up with this stuff first. And you guys know how I feel about that. If you listen to the fans, you'll end up sitting with them. And I got that from Bill Belichick, because that's his take on listening to the fans when it comes to running the New England Patriots. And he's right, because every coach who has decided to listen to their fans, like putting in the favorite backup quarterback or all that, they ended up losing their jobs at the end of the season. That's why I'm saying, why does this old man still have a job? When all Toei has to do is just look online and steal something from the fans. Now, like I said, the Dream Fight one, I'll give him a little bit of culpability, not much. Now, he did create this Super Saiyan Blue crap. As far as Super Saiyan 4, now everybody likes to claim that he had nothing to do with it, But there has been evidence that's come out proving that even though he wasn't directly involved with GT, he did have some say-so in GT. He did write some shit down, throw some ideas. So he was I guess you could say tepidly involved with GT. He wasn't totally 100% hands off. And a lot of the fanboys don't like to hear that because they believe if you make that argument, you're basically trying to say that GT was canon. That's not what I'm saying. I don't care if it's canon or not. And I'm on the record as saying I think all of it is Dragon Ball. I don't believe in this canon, non-canon stuff. I'm only using the terms because that's what the online fanboys use. Frankly, I think all of it, if it has Dragon Ball in the name, it's all under the same tree, as far as I'm concerned. That's my own personal opinion. I don't want everybody to believe it, but I think it's all under one umbrella. But yeah, I'm not saying that I'm not saying that GT is canon because he did have a small hand in it. I'm simply saying his fans who think he's a god, they need to stop trying to pretend like he had zero to do with GT because he had his hand in that cookie pot too. Anyway, last but not least, Evil Goku. I don't even have to tell you how many years this ideal has been online. Go and look at how much deviant art is online from years ago of Goku doing evil crap. I mean, this stuff goes back decades of how long people have been wanting an evil Goku. And first they gave us Turles, who was a evil Goku. He looked identical to Goku, except he wore a Saiyan gear. But that was the first version of evil Goku. And then Black. Black was about as evil as you can get for an evil Goku. Destroying planets, killing people. The works. He was just doing it all. They did it this way because they didn't want to tarnish the character of Goku. They didn't want a scenario where Goku became an evil person. Now, Vegeta started out evil and became a goody-goody. But we can't have Goku start out as a goody-goody and become evil. No, we can't ruin his character like that, even though they ruined Vegeta. I don't care what anybody say. I think Dragon Ball Super destroyed Vegeta's character. It destroyed Frieza. It really did. And here's something that a lot of people never paid attention to at the end of Super. When Frieza was out in space greeting his army, he actually apologized to him for being late. When have you ever known Frieza to apologize to anyone? Still think his character's the same? Go back and watch that final episode. He apologized to his army. And don't even get me started on Vegeta crying and boo-hooing over a Saiyan he met a couple of times because he wanted to keep his promise. Okay, get that crap out of here. Guys, Toriyama needs to retire and let someone else do this so they can just continue stealing crap from online like they've been doing. They have no original ideas. That's why we're getting Broly again. This is the 4th time. But because they are rewriting and rebooting the character, we're supposed to believe it's not Broly, but it is. But it isn't. And of course, the Dragon Jizz fans don't care. I've been getting attacked for a day and a half now. Not because of how I personally feel about Broly, but because how they think I feel about Broly. I never once said I dislike the character. I just simply think it's time to find some different villains. The truth be told, I actually like Broly. I actually like Frieza too. But I still think it's time to use different characters. But because I made a video saying that here we go again, recycled, people assumed that I didn't like Broly. I've even been called a Broly hater. Not a single person asked me how I felt about the character. They just assumed. If you look at this screen, I can tell you flat out the characters on here that I absolutely, positively don't like. Goku, Vegeta, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and these two chicks. Anything else don't bother me. And I mean, Black doesn't bother me. I'm not a fan because it's basically Goku with pink hair, but at the same time, I like the villain characters most of the time. I mean, pretty much in everything I watch, I lean towards the villains. It's just like when All Might fought against All For One. I was a fan of All For One. I thought All Might should have died in that fight. I think that would have been a proper ending for that fight, but hey, who am I, right? Anyway, you guys tell me what y'all think. Should Toriyama retire and just let the fanboys and the online community continue this on, because they're doing all the work anyway, just based off of this? I mean, I could do more. I could have put more stuff on this page, but I just put the main crap so you guys would get the point. But should this old man give it up already? I'll let you guys tell me. I'm out.